Hey everyone, welcome back to the guide. So today we will be covering Wyvern. So the first step to starting Wyvern is once you clear, let's go in here, I'll show you. So you start off Wyvern. First step is you recruit Furious through your connections. Basically, you need to clear episode 2, chapter 3. Once you complete that, this will unlock a journey of succession. It will start off from this challenge Wyvern 1. So here basically after pulling Furious, you need to build him up. And once you build him up and you clear normal difficulty once, you will get movie. So movie and Furious become a core of your team. Once you complete this Wyvern 1, you move into Wyvern 2, where again you will have tasks to do with movie. Just going back 1 second. So the when you reach level 50 with Furious, you will get this four set piece of speed gear and 2 piece set of hit gear. So this is what you basically will equip on Furious. And similarly, when you clear Wyvern 2, the gear you get is basically go straight on movie. Now, going into the team. So once you have, let me just pick this up. So once you have your Furious and your movie unlocked, you will have to clear Wyvern Hunt on normal difficulty 10 or higher. For this, you can just use the same team that we've been using. Basically, you will level up your movie and your Furious, bring them up to 5 stars, which you have to anyways as a part of the challenge. Along with them, you will use Angelica. The trick with Angelica, you come in here, go to Grace of Goth, and throw in Angelica. So she goes straight to level 50 and gets maxed out because we don't really want to level her up because we will not be using her anywhere in the game. The reason that you can't use Raz is because he's red element fire, so he takes a lot more damage. And Angelica being blue helps Furious movie also get her passive off. And this passive takes off only when all allies are ice elemental heroes. So the team you will use is movie, Furious, Angelica, and until you unlock Cigarette, you will use Free Spirit. And you will easily be able to clear normal. Normal will not be of much difficulty. The part where you'll get stuck is once you have Cigarette unlocked. Now, to get to the next level, you need to get Brig. Once you get Brig, Wyvern becomes easy. But to get Brig, you need to clear hard difficulty uh, 10 times in a row without losing and a total of 20 times. So here now I have just cleared this. So these are the exact stats of the heroes. So Cigarette again, what you will get from the Wyvern clear. This is the 6 piece set and I've maxed this out pretty much and you will also have to. If you've been following the guide, I asked you to save on the right side charms. This was the specific reason why. You will put Daydream Joker on her. Same with movie and Furious as well. All three will be in Daydream Joker. This is the movie gear. For her, mainly, you need a little bit of effectiveness. So her defense break will land. Crit damage. Your Cigarette is the core damage dealer in this lineup. We were very unlucky with the rolls. We didn't hit crit hit chance on anything. That's why crit hit is only 61, but we were still able to clear this. Free Spirit Tiara, you've already leveled up and she's pretty fine the way she was. So now you will be using Cigarette, movie, Furious, and you will bring in Angelica. Angelica, you have to get her to level 50 and 5 star. That's why I'm suggesting using the Grace of Gorth. Once you have that done, max out Cigarette's gear, get Movie's gear to about level 12, Furious's gear again to level 9, and max out the effectiveness because you need about 80% plus effectiveness. So his defense break lands. And Angelica is in whatever gear I was using on Raz. So basically, I just switched it over to Angelica. Her artifact doesn't really matter. You can use anything. Now, when you go into Wyvern, quickly let me show you the run. So now in this entire run, the key is Furious landing his defense down, and we also have movie as a backup because this boss, if he does not have debuffs on him, he will AoE hit your team and probably one or two shot them. Angelica is your front tank. So typically the boss hits the front tank unless he's doing the AoE hits. That's why you just need her to. If you throw her into Grace of Growth, that's enough. The gear really doesn't matter. And now you have the boss. So as you can see, he's single hitting right now. Now in his next turn, now this is critical. Now if he misses the defense down, you kind of lost. But since we have him at over 80% effectiveness, he will not miss. So I just run a 10 battle to clear the mission as well. So nothing failed. We were able to consecutively win 10 battles easily. So as long as you have the defense down, he's not AoE hitting. And at the end, now you'll see Cigarette. Just basically, if we had a little more crit, and I'm sure I have had the worst roll of gear. So probably all of you would have higher crit rate. The run can be a lot easier if you have any other knight, blue knight unlocked. Instead of Angelica, use that. Basically, now that we have Brig, so once you clear this 10 times at a row without losing and 20 overall, you will unlock the next part. And now we've got Brig as well. So now we need to build up Brig, and then we will move now to the last difficulty, which is Hell. You don't really need to do much now with Brig. It's a lot easier. So we'll work on maxing him out, and then we'll go into Hell difficulty. So with Brig again, you will get the gear from these missions. If you look here, the Path of Air missions, sorry, the Journey of Succession. One last thing. So to make the run a little easier, you would have unlocked Hall of Trial. So if we quickly go in here, Hall of Trial, you can just go in and do one fight. You will get certain number of these, about 90 or 100. And you should go into the exchange and buy the EE, exclusive equipment for Cigarette. For Cigarette, we put it on, but we don't have the right one. Basically, you want to get the first one, which is 20% on server. If I'm not wrong, that's the basic. Sorry. Hang on. Yeah, so we can get, you can actually go for 3 also. So when you use Smash, which is this ability, if you have less than 75% health, she will do an extra turn as well. So, and that turn will give you a bleed. So that's probably better. But either way, it's giving you 10% extra attack. So that's good enough. I also got Furious EE unlocked. The third one is what you are aiming for, has a 75% chance to decrease hit chance of the target for 2 turns. But even the first one is okay. Again, we're just getting a little bit of extra attack out of it. Max out Daydream Joker to whatever level you can. Do Cigarette first. Max it out on her, the artifact. Then you can work on Furious. With Brig, we will not be using the same artifact. We have a 5-star selector still saved up. Probably we could use this to get something useful. Like Bloodstone is a really good artifact, but very specific use. We don't really have the hero for it. Right now, actually, we don't have any of the heroes for which, like Wind Rider is another great artifact to get, which is a Thief exclusive. Even Abyssal Crown, this is a great one. So when you have AoE mage hitter, like Harseti is the one that uses this particular artifact. But at the moment, we are not really sure which one we'll pull because we don't really have the heroes. Otherwise, Holy Sacrifice, if I'm running out of time and I have to use it, I'll use it on Holy Sacrifice. This can pretty much be used on any knight hero and is decent. But we still have 4 days before taking that decision. Now I'm going to build up Brig, and then we will come back and do the hardest difficulty of Wyvern. And this is all happening on day 4. So stay with me. I'll be back once I have him built up. So now we're going and we've gone ahead and completed Wyvern. So we've completed on a hell difficulty. We cleared it 20 times on auto. Now the only addition to the team is we built up Brig. So Brig is your final part of the puzzle for clearing Wyvern at the highest level. Now the gear that we used on him is gear that you get by default, again from clearing the hunt challenge. We try to max it out. This is not that important. It's crit hit damage, so I just left it at 9. Boots are at 14. We want to get this to 15, but I ran out of charms. Our cigarette is sitting at level 15 on most of her gear. Only her boots need to be maxed out. Movie is sitting on around 12 and 10 level gear. And Furious is at level 9 gear. For Furious, you need to take the effect increase on third skill and the cooldown. You can take it up to 100% S3, and that's kind of important because his decreased defense is kind of critical. Here we took one, and here we did not do anything to the S1. Movie you can max out. Brig you need to take the cooldown on the third skill and give a little bit of barrier, so just adds a little bit of strength. And I took 2 points in the first skill. Cigarette is at 2, 4 and 5. Yeah, that's it for the gear. Now when you are leveling up, you may get stuck in terms of running out of charms for leveling up gear. So what you need to do, you would have, if you're following the guide, you would have a lot of these conquest points, which you can actually use to get these greater accessory charms, which is your right hand side gear enhancing. So don't buy this. This is a waste because you can farm these weapon, helmet and armor and boots. So you can get enough of these from the side story. What you will also do now at this stage is you will go into side story, click on Book of Memoirs and buy this Eulogy of a Saint. This costs about 900 sky stones, but it's worth it. This is your best way to farm charms. Clear it all the way up to 3-9. You can auto battle 3-9 or 3-10. The reason for why this is so good is because it has 5 waves of enemies. So it gives you more of this level 15 gear drop and charm. So you sell the gear in exchange for charms. And this will give you your entire left hand side charms and your boots. So definitely buy this. It's worth spending the sky stones. Now I'll quickly do one run as well to show you. I'll talk you through how this team works and what are the critical elements to it. So wave 1 is pretty easy. This will just go completely on auto. The boss fight is where that's why we went level 15 on Furious's ring, because we need Furious to land the defense down. Because if you don't land the defense down, the boss will AoE hit and kind of mostly take out your entire team at that point. We also have a decreased defense on Brig as well as Movie. So in case Furious fails, which I don't think should happen, you can max out the third skill on Furious. Like I have it up to 90% chance of landing at the moment. You can book it up to 100%. And that's what I'll do. I just wanted to test if we can clear it completely at 90, and I was able to do 20 auto battle charges. So as you can see, it's pretty smooth. Brig will give us shield, and our main damage dealer is Cigarette. And with the defense down, look at the damage Cigarette will do. She will kind of kill the boss. If you're lucky enough to pull a Fene maybe by chance, you can completely not build up Cigarette and use Fene instead. With Fene, you can do this at a lot lower level gear. So Fene is actually perfect for this boss, but I didn't want to use her because I wanted to do a completely free-to-play team, because these are 4 heroes that all of you will get. So it can't get easier than this doing a Wyvern. And this is all day 5 of the account. So all of you can do this by day 5. And this is one of the most important dungeons. This is where you're getting your speed gear. So once you have this up and running, you want to daily do about 10 battles. So there you go. So on this gear, on this level, you will 100% clear all runs. So that's going to be it for the Wyvern guide. If you guys have any questions regarding Wyvern or any other part of the game up to now, please do leave a comment in the chat box and I will definitely get back to you. Soon I'll be coming out with a pet guide, and then we'll also do Golem and Banshee as well. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to the channel.